It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. With the increasing cost of living, credit becomes such a support line for the customer. Now, you've got to do it safely and responsibly. To tell us a bit more about wise and proper saving, I'm joined by my colleague, the Executive for Personal Loans, Absa Everyday Banking, Vuyo Nohamba. Welcome. Let's give him a feel-good welcome. Vuyo, how are you?
Good in yourself?
Amazing, thank you. We know that sometimes, like Sadika said, personal loans, they really are that thing that can help you out. But for some people, they get a little bit nervous. They kind of just like, ish, am I able to actually take this personal loan out? Right? Let's jump into it, because for me, I'm like, when should one actually consider a personal loan? When should they get to that point of being like, should I, shouldn't I?
Yeah. Thank you for having me. Personal loan, it's good if it's used wisely.
Yes.
So, and especially if you're going to use it for example, you want to do a home improvement, you're going to do your makeup for your bathroom, kitchen, whatsoever. Or you want to consolidate your debt so that you can be able to reduce your installment, the interest rate. But it has to be something meaningful that you can use it for. Not for a day-to-day living. Otherwise, it's not going to be used wisely. It can potentially put you into too much debt.
Sure. I think that's so wise. It's just so important to be responsible and safe when going down the credit line. Yeah. How does a customer ensure that they can get their loan? And what do they have to do? What are the steps they have to do to ensure they can get a loan?
So firstly, before someone considers taking up a loan, so last year we launched Absa Credit Coach, where we encourage customers to download their banking app. They get a personalized, coaching tips to ensure that they improve their credit scores. So in that way, they can get their best interest rate, which is lower. So what we ask our customers when they go and look out for, personal loans, they just need to ensure that, one, the financial services is registered with the National Credit Regulator. That's the first. Secondly, ensure that there is no hidden fees. And thirdly, ensure that the interest rates that are prescribed are in line with the National Credit Regulator.
Incredible. And can I tell you what I appreciate, just in terms of hearing what I'm hearing today, is that you are at the very same time saying, yes, here are the options for personal lending, but also you're educating people, which is incredible. So let's get into some of that education, because I know a lot of people, sometimes go into unsecured lending just blind, What do we need to be wary of?
So as I mentioned, one, ensure that the financial services provider that you want to take up a personal loan with is registered with the National Credit Regulator. That's the first. Secondly, ensure that you scrutinize the contract to ensure that there is no hidden fees. And then thirdly, to ensure that you protect yourself as the consumer, ensure that the financial service provider does have a debit check so that you can be able to authorize the debit order. So if there's any changes that might come, at least you can be able to authorize that debit order coming off. And then just lastly, just ensure that there is a credit life facility, just in case, for example, you get retrenched, you get into terminal illness. So that credit life will be able to ensure that that personal loan is covered.
Just literacy is critical. I wish I knew this when I was younger, going into my first personal loan, because it always just, it sets the barrier and the boundary, but it also opens up the opportunity, which is critical. Now, we've been having this narrative of youth and youth development. We are student loans, the infamous student loans. Should we be talking student loans? Should students be moving in for student loans to enhance their education? What's your point of view?
So what we encourage students to do, they must take up student loans, because student loans are tailor-made. You get you get charged at prime. And also we have, a student check account, which the students get the best, proposition that is tailor-made for students. So we do encourage students to take student loans rather than taking up a personal loan.
Oh, well done, man. I love that. And I want us to just quickly play a little bit of a game, right, just to end this off, Nate, because you are the Minister of Personal Loans. So therefore, I want to ask you, as Zanele, I'm 30 years old now, I'm sitting here, I'm going, should I get a personal loan for? So you need to tell me whether it's a good idea or a bad idea. Right, if I want to go to a festival and just enjoy my life, personal loan, yes or no?
No.
If I want to go and buy bread, personal loan, yes or no?
No.
If I want to renovate my bathroom, personal loan, yes or no?
Absolutely personal loan.
There it is. Okay, I think we're on the right track here.
I was testing myself. I'm glad I got them
Did you
all
do
right.
good?
Yes,
I like
did.
that. Beautiful. Oh, man. Mzansi, this is where we always come to you and say, you 100% need to make sure that you have the knowledge when it comes to your finances. But Absa's got you 100%. And this is why you can always get all of the information you possibly might need on www.absa.africa. We're doing a whole lot of learning, which I appreciate, but we're also doing a whole lot of getting into all of these beautiful stories. And one of the best ways to tell stories is with music. My Cape Town family, what's going on with all these stories that side?